Hey everybody, I'm back again with another one of these Fort Collins beers. Tonight, this is one that intrigued me from the sampler pack. One of the reasons I picked it up. This is Major Tom's Pomegranate Wheat. There's no ABV on the bottle, so I don't know exactly what it is. They have this little sliding graph thing with even numbers and a little arrow somewhere, and it's on the website. It looks like probably 5.2 or 5.3. Both Beer Advocate and Rate Beer say it's 4.8. I don't know if that was an earlier incarnation or not, but that's what I go with, because I can't tell that really, that sliding scale. And it's 30 some, looked like about 34 IBUs on their other sliding scale. On the website it says, our take on an American classic is a refreshingly crisp Major Tom's Pomegranate Wheat. This unique creation is brewed with real pomegranates and filtered to a bright finish. Not exactly true. It says here wheat ale with pomegranate juice concentrate. The result is a striking straw blonde color and sweet tart finish. Perfect session beer. So let's get this, and it said filtered too, and I'm not a big fan of filtered wheat beers, but let's see what we have here anyway. Get it in the glass. Now that's definitely filtered. That is clear. That could almost be a Budweiser. Maybe just slightly darker than a Budweiser, but not much. There's a bunch of carbonation streaming up. Not even a finger of a really thin. That's a whitehead, that's for sure. That's not even off-white. So let me get a nose on this and see what we have. Okay, I'm getting that pomegranate fruitiness right up front. A little wheat malt, possibly a little citrus, maybe some slightly peppery hops way in the background though. Yeah, faint lemon and the wheat, but not a real strong flavor. Definitely a filtered beer. So let me give it a taste and see what we have. Okay, you get that fruitiness right up front, the pomegranate. It's right there, but it's not really overpowering. Get the wheat and some slightly sweet malts that sort of build up in the middle, but they're not real strong. They're not covering that sweetness of the pomegranate at all. A mildly bitter finish. I don't know if that's the hops kicking in or not, but that slight sweet taste lingers a little bit despite the slightly bitter finish, but it's not in a bad way. It's not a real clean finish though. So, anyway, there's not a ton going on here, but let me sit and let this warm up. Maybe something will change after it warms up. I'll be back in a few with the final thoughts and grade. Hey, I'm back. It's only been like 15 minutes or so. This is a pretty decent drinkable beer. It's for a wheat beer, it's not what I look for in a wheat beer for sure, but it's got a nice flavor. Another one that might be a good intro beer for your BMC friends who you're trying to get off of that and get into craft beer. It'd be a nice intro beer for that. I mean, it's decent. It's a good drinkable beer. It would make a good session beer. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down if someone offered one to me. I'd definitely drink it down with pleasure, but is it something I'm going to seek out again? No. There are much better wheat beers out there, that's for sure. So I'm gonna give this. I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna give this 2 ratings, and then I'll just average them like I do. As a good, decent, drinkable beer, I'm gonna give it an 8. As a wheat beer, just a little above average. I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to average those two. And the Fort Collins Brewing Major Tom's Pomegranate Wheat. That one's got an airplane on the cover, or on the label. I don't know, I still haven't figured these labels out. The IPA has a black elephant standing on 3 legs and stuff. But anyway, the Major Tom's Pomegranate Wheat gets 7 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.